Hi. So I wanted to get on and talk about today this principle of intermittent fasting. And it's honestly not near as scary as it sounds, because when I first heard about intermittent fasting, I was like, okay, no, Tiffany does not do fasting, so that's not going to work for me. But honestly, the more I did it and tried it, I realized that I honestly felt really good when I was doing intermittent fasting. And it's this whole principle that you try to take your food, all your meals, and squish them into about an 8-hour period. And so generally when I'm doing intermittent fasting, I try to squish all of my meals into about a period of time between 11 a.m. and 7 p.m. And mostly I do that just because of my work schedule. And when I'm doing that, it's not too terribly hard. The hardest time for me is in the mornings because I grew up eating breakfast. And I don't know that I'm particularly hungry in the mornings, but it's just this habit. I get up and when I open my eyes, I feel like I have to put something in my mouth. If I can make it through that first hour without putting food in there, I'm fine. I go to work and I get busy and I do fine. But it's just this habit that I created when I was little, and the old habits, they just die hard. So, I had done really awesome when I did intermittent fasting, for about a year, and then, kind of slipped off the track, and then here or there, I would kind of get up and just have a little bit of something to eat in the mornings. Well, the problem with just having a little bit of something to eat is that you break your fast. So if you get up at 7, and you eat something, your fast is then broken. What's so important about that fast is that, let's say you finish your last meal of the evening at 7 p.m. and then you don't eat again until 7 a.m. So then that means you have fasted for 12 hours. True fat burning of your body does not start until at least minimum of 12 hours. So you are not burning fat until a minimum of 12 hours. The peak of fat burning really starts at 16 hours. So your goal is to work your way up to the 16-hour fast. Now, at first for me, that was incredibly hard. At 16 hours, I was kind of like, okay, I don't know if I can do 16 hours. So, okay, that's fine. I didn't start out at 16 hours. Sometimes I would do 14 hours. And at 14 hours, I would break my fast, hence the word breakfast, with a protein bar. And then eventually I worked my way up to where I can now very easily do a 16-hour fast. Most of the time I can do a 17-hour fast, and I do just fine with that. And I eat, my first meal of the day would be at noon, which would be my lunch meal. So when I am eating this way, I feel so much better. It is amazing to me, the difference just that makes. Now, when you're doing the intermittent fasting, there are multiple ways to do it, and we'll talk about that in later videos, but just the principle of intermittent fasting only is truly just the timing of your meals. Kind of now during the fasting period, you can drink water, you can drink black coffee, you can drink anything unsweetened. So theoretically, you can do any sort of diet drinks. You can do, and that's, there's some question on, should you really be doing diet drinks? Well, theoretically, it doesn't break your fast if you have done anything that's under 25 calories. So theoretically, the diet drinks are allowed, although probably not super healthy, but they do not break your fast. And then, what I'll do another video about tomorrow is, if you want to stay tuned for that, is that how you can kind of cheat just a little bit, and this really helps me so much, is that you can do a fat fast with a little bit of creamer, and this helps me so much get through my morning, and I can still have some coffee that I enjoy. So stay tuned. All right.